want to take a few minutes to talk to you about gratitude journaling. What are you grateful for today? If we're being honest, most of us spend a lot of time thinking about how busy we are or what we're worried about or what's missing from our lives. This isn't necessarily bad. It's important to think about what's wrong in order to make positive changes in ourselves and in our world. Meanwhile, a constant focus on the negative side of things will only harm us. When we focus on what's wrong or what's missing, we often feel sad, upset, fearful, or angry. These emotions are incompatible with gratitude. They're mutually exclusive. It's impossible to at once feel grateful and angry or grateful and fearful. A wise man once said, "For whoever has, more will be given to them. They will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken away." Now, this might sound strange, but these words actually match up with what we know from modern psychology. Give me a minute to explain. Each of us has a part of our brain, now, are you ready for it? Called the reticular activation system. I'll call it the RAS. The RAS is our brain's filter. It filters out irrelevant information to help us figure out what to focus on. You've probably noticed your RAS before unknowingly. In the past, when you've bought a new pair of shoes or a new hoodie, I bet it feels like you see that particular pair of shoes or that particular hoodie everywhere. That's because your RAS has decided they are important. Our brains evolved to keep us safe. Therefore, it's only natural that our brain's filter tends to look out for threats or scarcity. It sees negative stuff as important in order to protect us. However, I'm sure we all know how it feels to have one little thing go wrong and for it to ruin our whole day, because we can't seem to let go of it or focus on anything else. In the UK, many of us are lucky enough to live in a time of abundance and safety, relatively speaking, historically and geographically. But our brains are still trained to look out for bad stuff. How can we change this? Remember what that wise man said? For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken away. When we actively practice gratitude, we start to rewire our brains to feel a sense of abundance rather than lack. We all need to practice healthy behaviors and habits in order to be more positive people. And I'm sure we know some of the apparently happiest people are those that don't seem to have much. The evidence suggests that happiness isn't dictated by external circumstances, rather what we choose to focus on. In other words, our perspective is super important. That's why tools like gratitude journaling are so useful. When we actively practice gratitude, we teach our RAS to recognize good things as important. Over time, our brain will more easily filter the world to look for blessings. Research shows that individuals who practice gratitude feel objectively happier and less anxious. Essentially, in the same way that we can train to become faster and stronger physically, we can also train to become more positive mentally and emotionally. Gratitude journaling is a simple but effective tool for practicing positivity. All you have to do is write down 3 things every day that you're grateful for, whether that's in a fancy notebook or on your phone. Spend a few moments reflecting and allow yourself to feel grateful for each thing. It's important that you pick 3 different things each day. That way, you're encouraging yourself to notice increasingly small, simple things that you may otherwise have ignored. Give gratitude journaling a go for 21 days, see if you feel the difference. If you want, you can download a gratitude journal template from our website, phase-hitchin.org/resources. As an extra challenge, if there are any particular people that you notice you're thankful for during the 21 days, act upon that gratitude. Give them a call, send them a message, or have a chat and make sure they know how much they mean to you.